Peace, light, and love. And before we go any further, thank you, welcome to my channel. I'd like to pay tribute to this lovely lady who just passed away just today. Her name is Rona Ramon, and she was 15 years ago. She lost her husband. He was the first Israeli astronaut, Rona Ramon. Him and other astronauts sent by on a mission were killed, and she came back to Israel from Texas, and afterwards, a few years later, another tragedy hit her. Her son, Asaf, was killed in a training exercise in the Air Force as a pilot. This woman's dealt with a lot of hardships, and she overcame them. Not only did she stop, she became more active, and she founded, she's helping underprivileged youth at risk, and she was active. She was constantly on the go, thinking about how she can help other people. So she turned tragedy around. To me, that's a hero. So, I'm a little bit emotional, and that leads us to this topic of today. Today's talk, from the language of letting go, by Melody Beatty, is staying open for our feelings. Sometimes my feelings are a little bit strong, so I'm laughing because it's hard to shake the blues. See the blue hat? When you hear of beautiful people leaving our planet. So, and we need new people. We need new souls, people that are active at helping other people reach places that they cannot reach otherwise. So staying open to our feelings. Many of us have gotten so good at following the don't feel rule that we can try to talk to ourselves out of having feelings at all, even in recovery. I don't get angry. I'm a Christian. People say I forgive and forget. Jews, it doesn't work for Jews, by the way. Jews can keep a grudge that they can break the world's record in keeping grudges, me included. But I guess it's very difficult for people who take upon them missions. People that find that being Christian means that they have to forgive and forget. Although I do believe it's a good idea to forgive, but it's a burden. I'm not angry, I'm affirming that I'm happy. So it seems to contradict, doesn't it? Because we did say that we need to forgive, because it's better to forgive, but how does that go along with feeling just the opposite? These are all statements, some of them quite clever, that indicate we're operating under the don't feel rule again. So how do we find the balance between affirming positive feelings and accepting feelings and allowing ourselves to feel? Part of working a good program means acknowledging and dealing with our feelings. We strive to accept and deal with our anger so it doesn't harden into resentments. We don't use recovery as an excuse to shut down our emotions. Being in recovery doesn't mean that you stop feeling. Yes, we're striving for forgiveness, but we still want to feel, listen to, and stay with our feelings until it's time to release them appropriately. So that means not blowing your top and making a huge drama, but dealing with the feelings slowly, breaking it down into small little bits. Story about that. There once was a king, and he gave his son a mission, a test, that to lift a very heavy stone. I love this song, New Kid in Town. So then he had him lift a very heavy rock, and it seemed like impossible. So goes back to the king, says, I'm sorry, I can't lift it. Tried again and again, I can't lift this heavy burden. And then the king said, did I tell you to do this all at once? So he broke down the rock into small bits and lifted it that way. So sometimes strategy, the way we think, can change everything. So yes, we're striving for forgiveness, but we still want to feel, listen to, and stay with our feelings until it's time to release them appropriately. Our higher power, whatever you call the higher power, created the emotional part of ourselves. It's also part of ourselves. God is not telling us not to feel. It is our dysfunctional systems that are telling us not to feel. We were told don't feel. We were denied the ability to express our emotions. We're told we're crazy if we felt anger or sadness. We also need to be careful how we use affirmations. Discounting our emotions won't make feelings go away. If we're angry, it's okay to have that feeling. That's part of how we get and stay healthy. So today, I will refuse to accept shame from others or myself for feeling my feelings. So it's okay to feel everything. But again, there's a difference between feeling and acting upon emotions. All emotions are okay. Actions are not okay. It's not okay to punch somebody in the face because we're angry. It's not okay to say mean things to people because we're angry. It's not okay to act in violence. It's not okay to force our emotions on other people. So, but it's absolutely okay to feel everything. Not only is it okay, but it is important. Peace, light, and love. And may your day be filled with openness and ability to feel whatever you feel. And to allow your emotional side place. And to realize that shame is what the problem is, not the feelings itself. Peace, light, and love. Thank you so much for listening to my channel. If you have any questions, have any comments, and if you have any experience you'd like to share about what it's like to express emotions that were not allowed to feel. If you have any experiences of not being allowed to express emotions, whether it's your childhood or now, this is the place. And if you have any questions, comments, I'd be very happy to hear them. Thank you so much for listening, subscribing to my channel. And remember, peace, light, and lots of love.